as usual.
Sahana bhavatu, sahana bhunatu, sahaviryam karavavai, tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvijavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Namaha. Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Sheshivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye.
We chant together the first 11 verses of BhajaGovindam together.
BhajaGovindam, BhajaGovindam, Govindam Bhajamudamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrim Karane, Mudajahi Danagama Krishnam, Kuru Sadbuddhim Manasi Vikrishnam, Yellavasaiya Dharma Upatam, Vittam Tena Vinodaya Chittam, Naristana Bharanabhi Desham, Drishtva Maga Mohavesham, Etanmam Savasadi Vikaram, Manasi Vichintaya Varam Varam, Nalini Dalagata Jalamati Taralam, Tatmadjivitamati Shaya Chapalam, Viddivyadhyabhimana Rastam, Lokam Shokahatancha Samastam, Yavadvittoparjana Sakta, Tavan Nija Parivaro Ratta, Paschajivati Jarjara Dehe, Pritchati Gehe, Yavat Pavano Nivasati Dehe, Tavat Pritchati Kushalam Gehe, Gatavati Vayo Deha Paye, Bharya Vipyati Tasmin Kaye, Balastavat Tarunastavat Taruni Sakta, Vrittastavat Chinta Sakta, Parame Brahmani Kopina Sakta, Kade Kanta Te Putraha, Samsaro Yamativa Vichitra, Tasya Tvam Kaha Kuta Ayataha, Tattvam Chintaya Tariha Prata, Sangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nishchalatatvam, Nishchalatatve Jivan Mukti, Vayasirate Kamamikaraha, Shushke Nire Kahagasaraha, Shine Vitte Kaparivara, Yate Tattve Kahasamsaraha, Makuru Dhanajana Yauvana Garvam, Harati Nimeshat Kala Sarvam, Mayamayamidamakilam Buddhva, Brahmapadam Tvam Pravisha Viditva, Dayaminyau Sayam Prataha, Shishiravasantav Punarayataha, Gacchatyayuhu Tadapina Munchatyashavayo, Vindam BhajaGovindam, Govindam Bhajamudamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, हि रक्षति दुःकृङ्करणे.
The 12th verse we had seen yesterday. Let's see a little more of it, especially the last. Am I audible to the last line? I think they require a little more volume. Kalaha kridati gacchati ayu. All our life will go. Kalaha, the time, or the yama, he sports. And we should sport. We should not be like a rat in front of a cat. Cat is the time or kalayama. We are all there. We should not be afraid of kala. Even though all of us is in certain our ayuho, life will go away, tadapina munchati ashavayu. Still, we don't lose this desire of the external world's attraction, the world of objects, emotions and thoughts. We get attracted to the wealth and the people. Even, this is one danger, even in sadhakas. You see one episode in Ramayana, the major episode. Temporarily, you see, Sita Devi was always with Sri Ram. But the attraction to that golden deer, that was so attractive that she lost Ram. Most of us, the golden deer is the external attraction to the world's things. And that prevents us from Rama, the Supreme, the consciousness, the Parabrahman. This attraction here is so powerful that we will even get distracted and we will not make our sadhana towards that higher. One thing more is that all this, we are always thinking that this state is permanent. There is one episode in Ramayana where King Janaka was one of the highest, he had a lot of good. He was called Raja Rishi. He was not only a king, but also a Rishi, both the wealth and that stage. Once there was a war, he lost all his kingdom. He was captured. The war went on for about 1 year. After he was captured, nobody was giving him food. He became a beggar in his own Mithila. And he was having hunger, thirst, nobody was giving him. And this went on for a few months. Later on he got leprosy, the deadly one. And he was suffering hunger, pain, disease, loss of kingdom. The tears were coming down from his ears. He was suffering. At that time, he woke up, he found he was in the palace only. Within few seconds, all these things happened. What? War, loss of kingdom, disease, hunger, nobody caring. Then he gets a doubt because he was a Raj Rishi. In the next day in the Darbar, he calls the great people and comes one of the greatest, you must have heard of Ashtavakra. Ashtavakra is one of the most respected. One who had peculiar, most deformed person, very, very ugly to look at as far as the body is concerned. But he was such a great soul. He was being respected. And in that Darbar, he asked the question, King Janaka, "Sir, I am getting a doubt. I am now like a king. Is the King Janaka dreamt like a beggar? Or the beggar, Janaka, is now dreaming like a king? Which is true? The king is true or the beggar is true?" Ashtavakra says, one of the greatest messages for people of all times, both are untrue. When you are dreaming, the dream world, the dream people, the dream suffering, the dream body, everything is untrue. But when you are dreaming, the dream world was real and you are suffering everything. When you woke up from the dream world gone and the dream problems gone. Similarly, right now in the waking state, you are the king. This is as untrue as that dream. Wake up to that state of consciousness. Everything is temporary. When you are in that state of Turiyam, Turiyam is that state. While we are dreaming, the dream world is real. Till somebody pats you, wakes you up. Similarly, somebody should come and wake us up. What? This Jagrat state is untrue as the Swapna state. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. The three states, the three changing states, they are all temporary. And what is that permanent? That Turiyam. That state which is the base for all the three, the waking dream and the deep sleep states. That is what is indicated in Om also. Om has got, it is one of the greatest divine, this is unparalleled in the world. But we have seen that it relaxes the lower part, the middle part, upper part, it relaxes the mind and all that. But in addition to all that, the highest is, it gives us that insight into reach to that height. The three A, U, Ma indicates the waking, the dream and the deep sleep. All these sounds are U, Ma, rise in silence, remain and merge back. The silence alone is true, all the other three are temporary. So when we meditate on Om, we must have that concept that this is called Avastatraya Sakshihi. Waking, this no. Dream, we know. But deep sleep, you are not experiencing anything because you are in Karana Sharira. Right now we are in Jagrata Avastha, you are in the Sthula Sharira. In the dream you are in the Sukshma and you are in that state of Karana Sharira when you are in deep sleep state. But how do you know you sleep? When you wake up, you realize that I slept carefully. How do you get that experience? I slept. Who was seeing it? Me. It is that reality that I have to experience. I am the Sakshi of the three avasthas, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. I am Dehaditaha, I am Gunatitaha, I am Panchakosha Atitaha. I am that supreme. The moment you realize that, we will have no problem. That is why he says, seek Govind. Seek Govind. Govind alone you seek, O fool. Don't waste your time unnecessarily in Dukrum Karani, mechanical rules, ritualistic chanting, ritualistic various other karmas. They are necessary, they will help you. Don't waste your time only on that. Seek Him. Try to realize your life in this very life. We'll take the last one.
Kate Kanta Dhanagata Chinta.
Kate Kanta Dhanagata Chinta.
Vatulakim Tavanasti Niyanta.
Vatulakim Tavanasti Niyanta.
Trijagati Sajjana Sangati Reka.
Trijagati Sajjana Sangati Reka.
Bhavati Bhavarnavatarane Nauka.
Bhavati Bhavarnavatarane Nauka.
Kate Kanta Dhanagata Chinta. Vatulakim Tavanasti Niyanta. Trijagati Sajjana Sangati Reka. Bhavati Bhavarnavatarane Nauka.
The most powerful messages, both for sadhana and what is to be achieved. Te kanta dhana gata chinta. Ka te chinta. Where is your chinta, worry? About what? Kanta, the wife. And dhana gata. Dhana gata means that is pertaining to wealth. Why do you worry about your wife? Includes the husband and the children and all that. And about the wealth, possessions of this world. Why do you worry about? Because so many people say, I want to do sadhana, you do not know, Seshadri, I have my problem, domestic problem I have, my wife is the biggest problem, and my husband, and my children, you do not know, they are like Ravana, Kumbhakarnas, you say you will be smiling, if you would have known, if you had got a kind of wife I have got, you would have never smiled in your life. and children, and in office, bada, bada, bada. You should, I do not know what karma I have done. This person has become my boss, my lead in my PhD. Bada, 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 bada. We are always worried about all this. He says, why do you worry about? Because as long as you have got worry, there is no, in fact, everybody in this world, except my minority, few are always worried. And that worry makes me sick, unhealthy. And then, as long as I am in that worry, I shall never be able to make sadhana. He says, why worry about? Te ka, why worry about te kanta? Ka te chinta, why do you worry about your wife and dhanagata? And what, why? He calls us Vatara, oh, the foolest of the fools. Kim tava nasti niyanta? Don't you have? Vatara, you are a fool because you are thinking, I am responsible for my wife, my husband, my children, my business, bada bada, bada bada, my argument, bada bada. He says, niyanta nasti, is there not one supreme controller? Kim tava niyanta na asti, read this bit, Vatara, Kim, I think his English is so easy to understand. Tava, niyanta nasti, is there not one person who is taking care of everyone? He will take care. Why do you worry? He will take care of all these things. Then, Trijagati, in the three words, Sajjana Sangati Rega. Sangatihi Eka. Trijagati in the three words, Sajjana Sangati Eka. Companion attachment with Sat alone. Sajjana Sangati. You can, as I told yesterday, you can take it as either relationship or association with good people, good books, good, and in the ultimate, the higher, Sajjana Sangati. In the materialistic world, you can take it as companion with good people, good books, good media, and all that. And in the higher state, you must take it as companion, association with the higher. Sangati Eka. That alone, Eka, Bhavati Bhavarnava Tarane No. Bhava Arnava is the samsara sagara. Is a sagara, ocean of suffering, ocean of misery, of repeated birth and death, identification with the body and the worldly problems. This is like a Bhava Arnava, an ocean, Bhava Arnava. To that, we are in a high sea of samsara, Bhava Arnava. We do not know where we are going, but we know where to go, but how to go? I am in the high, deep sea of the Bhava Sagara, the samsara loka. And to that, we need a boat, nauka. What is that? Sajjana Sangati Eka. Sajjana Sangati, the attachment or association with the good people, and that alone, Bhavati, Nauka Bhavati. You can take it as like that. Sajjana Sangati Eka, that alone, Nauka Bhavati. That becomes your boat. That is what is going to help us from getting rid of the delusion. The fear and faith are opposite to each other. Take it very carefully. Fear and faith, they are opposite. Faith in one higher ideal, call it God or whatever you like it. If I have no faith in one power, I will have maximum fear. Carefully. And he is giving us an example how to get rid of the fears. All of us have got some tension, some worry of this world. It doesn't exclude anybody. Even Madhadipatis also, they have problem. How to take care of bada. Minimum faith, maximum fear. As the faith goes on increasing, the fear starts reducing. As the faith reduces. When you have total and absolute faith in one Supreme, then you will have absolutely no fear. So today you can say goodbye to all the fear about your Kanta, includes husband and all the people and all about that. Because these are not one Supreme Creator which is taking care. And we have fear, we have tension, we have worry because we don't have faith. If you really want, please take it seriously now. Today you can say goodbye. If you really want to get rid of all the worries, have faith. And that faith shall be total and absolute. We have got half of it. That is why nobody will come to protect you. That is why, in Ramayana, Draupadi was there. She holding her both hands, she said, Krishna, Krishna. And one hand here, one hand on her sari, Krishna, Krishna. No. Only when she left both her hands, the support came. Can we do that? Please do that. Have him. Don't worry about, no chinta about all that. Look at the Lord's creation, what beautiful things He has created. When the child is born, next day, in the mother, automatically the milk comes. Which sense can give that? Is it not that power? Think. The mother might say, I am feeding the child. But look at that creation. And even why to human beings, animal, and so, you have seen, there are some rocks, Bettada, Chudiyalli, Puttiriva, Vrukshakya, and Kattayanu Katti, Neeradavar on the hilltop, there are trees. Who puts the water there? And you will see a lot of insects. Has He not given food everywhere? Think. He gives it. And it will come to us also. We must have faith. Don't bother about what will happen to any one of them. And if we really have total and absolute faith, today we get rid of it. And then, I'll give you one thing more. Even that anxiety that I must reach Atma Sakshatkara also should go. Carefully. I do not know whether I will realize or not. You will never realize. It is impossible. But on the other hand, you talk positive. Even this applies to our health also. I have had many times, for the last 12, 13 years, I didn't have the need to go to any doctor for any reason. And whenever I got some ailment in some part of the body, I believed in my masters, and they said, okay, this part is getting okay, it will become okay. If you have faith, you can treat yourself physically, mentally, intellectually, and one thing is you must have faith. The faith in that one supreme, even that anxiety that whether I will realize or not also should go. Have faith in Him. But one thing is, there is a divine law which says you will not get what you desire, you get what you deserve. All are desiring people, you will never get that. But only the deserving. Your attempt should be, Lord, make me become deserving. And then, Atma Sakshatkara, you will get. There is absolutely no doubt, I on behalf of the Lord, assure you that if you become deserving, you will attain that perfection in this very, very life. There is no reason why, after all, you have been doing all the sadhanas, you have been in the company of good, and Sat Jana, not only says this, be in the company of the good, read good books, see good things, and most importantly, have the faith in the ultimate. And don't worry about that. This alone is a nauka to cross over the ocean of samsara. Ocean of samsara, my family. Family means samsara in Vedanta means repeated birth and death. Repeated birth and death will happen to only people who identify with the body. And I always tell people, and you must all tell others, I won't die. I won't die means that not that I won't put dye to my hair. I won't die means I will not die. I will die only as long as I am identified, because when the death comes to the upadi, and I shall never die. I will not die. What dies is the body. And when my tuning is to that higher, this is possible not after birth. Moksha is not possible after birth. It is possible only when we are Jivan Mukta Visa in all of it. It's happened only when we are alive. When we are alive, let us go through all the paths, the karma, jnana, yoga, and then we become fit. And in the height of meditation, when you are able to experience, initially an experience, you may need some symbol, a pratima or pradika for meditation. Then remove that and totally get absorbed into that. In fact, these three will help you to get into what is called as a helipad, and from there you will be sucked by him. It is sure you will reach it. Purify yourself, make an attempt, continuously practice deep meditation. In fact, meditation, please don't do meditation. Your responsibility is to only prepare yourself. Karma, jnana, bhakti are the purification process, because this is an experiment here. Experiment, in laboratories, burette, pipette, etc. Before they make an experiment, they thoroughly clean it. With the contamination inside, if the reports, the experiments are done, it gives wrong results. So thoroughly, in the chemical labs, they purify, remove the impurities in the burette and the pipette. Similarly, this experiment of Atma Sakshatkara is a greater experiment in our life. For us, it is necessary, like this equipment, the burette, pipette and all that, we shall purify it by karma, jnana, bhakti, and then become fit for meditation. And when we are in that stage, you will be absorbed into that stage. I invoke the Lord's grace that all of you realize this state and become liberated in this very, very life. I thank Dr. Nagendra for the fantastic opportunity given to me, and Shatrughan has worked for a lot, and a lot of people have worked for this, and I was given a great opportunity to share with you and think aloud. And I have not said I have made anybody, I will make anybody more intelligent. You are all intelligent, great souls, and maybe next time when I see you, you will all be realized souls. Most importantly, I thank all of you for the very, very patient listening, because you inspired me to think. Thank you very much. Hari Om, we chant BhajaGovindam, first stanza, and then we conclude.
BhajaGovindam, BhajaGovindam, Govindam Bhajamudamate, Samprapte Sannidhe Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshat Dukrim Karane.
Om Sarve